So warm up for ball day. Start walking, holding the ball. You're going to squeeze the ball with your hands. Start walking in a big circle. Go at a nice, good, fast pace. Walk. And now we're going to move the ball from side to side as we walk. Engage your core. That's it. Engage your core. A little bit faster of a walk. Yep, speed it up. Okay, and then you can yell out different exercises like go up and down with your ball. So raise the ball up and down as you walk. Now make a high V with your ball. So go to one corner, down, to the next corner, down. Yep, so make like a letter V with your ball. Awesome. Now make a figure 8 with your ball. So a figure 8 in front of your body. So engaging the core. This seems easy, but it's actually very hard on the arms. Keep going. And now hold your ball in front of you with straight arms and pull it into your chest. And push it out. Pull it in and out. In and out. And hold it out. Straight arms. And pulse it with your hands. Ready? 10, 9, 8. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze the ball. Squeeze the ball. Squeeze the ball. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Good. And now side to side. Back to side with your ball. Excellent, and that's your ball. So the next exercise for ball day is a ball obstacle course or circuit. You'll set up 10 cones around the gym or outside and give each cone a exercise. They'll take their ball and run from each cone to cone. So the first exercise is hamstring roll-ins. She's gonna do 10, but she's only gonna show us 2. Then she's gonna stand up. When she's done her 10, grab her ball, run to the next station and do that station. So this station next is jackknife presses. If they can't do the press, they can just do the jackknife. Just show the jackknife. Okay, so there's your press. They'll do 10. They'll just do a jackknife. If you're outside, they can put their hands right on the ground or they can have a yoga mat. When she's done, she runs to the next exercise. Push-ups. To modify it, you'll have more of your body on the ball. To challenge it, she's gonna walk her hands all the way out as far as she can, really working that core balance, and she's gonna give us 10 really good push-ups. When she's done, she grabs her ball, she runs to the next exercise. Next exercise is sit-ups on our ball. So that would make it really easy if Reese moves her feet back and sits more up on the ball, sits higher up on the ball. There we go. That'll make that exercise much harder, having her use more of her core. Then she's gonna grab her ball, run to her next exercise. The next exercise is a squat jump. Tap the ball and jump and raise the ball in the air. So obviously a compound exercise. Running to the middle and back to the beginning. That's only 5 of the 10 exercises. You can use just 5 or do all 10, up to you. Okay, so these are the next 5 exercises to the ball circuit. So this is tricep dips. Obviously, if you're outside, find a park bench or a wall. To modify this exercise, you can place 1 foot down and have only 1 foot on the ball. She'll do 5 on one leg, then 5 on the other. To modify even further, she would take both feet off the ball and just do a good tricep dip. When she's done her 10, she grabs her ball, runs to the next station. The next station is a lunge with a twist. This is what it looks like. It's a walking lunge. She twists over the leg with a pulse as she twists. To modify this exercise, you would just do a walking lunge. You would set this up so the walking lunge would travel to the next cone, to the next exercise. The next exercise is ball squeezes for the adductors. You're just gonna hold the ball on their feet and pulse. To modify it, you can lower the ball to the knees and pulse. This is great for keeping our legs together. When she's done her 10, she grabs her ball and she sprints. There she goes to the next exercise. The next exercise is hand to feet passes with the ball. To modify this, you could bend the knees. So she would grab it at the feet and just tap the ball with a bent knee. There she goes. Perfect. Good job. She grabs her ball, sprints to the next exercise. And the next exercise is hip lifts, working those glutes and hamstrings. So she puts her back and her shoulder blades and her head on the ball, and she lifts without bending. Don't straighten out the legs, honey. Just lift through the hip and lift. There she goes. To challenge this, you could lift a leg. Try lifting a leg and doing it, which makes that really hard. Okay, and then she would do 5 on each leg. There we go. Perfect. And then she would grab her ball and sprint to her next cone. So like I said, those are the 10 exercises. You could break them up into 2 different obstacles, or do 5, or do all 10. Okay. So next exercise is you're gonna do weights on your ball. Pick an athlete who can put the paper in front of them and they can demonstrate for the rest of the group. I like doing weights on the ball because it engages my core and it doesn't let my back to do the work. So you're gonna grab weights of their choice. If they're smaller, lower weights. 1 or 2 is enough. For the older athletes, they can use between 5 and 10, so it'll be up to them. So you're gonna start with 30 bicep curls. So curl up. Really important to breathe, so you want to inhale on the way up. Sorry, exhale on the way up, which is your exertion, and inhale on the way down. So you can go nice and fast on the way up, super important to go slow on the way down. Okay, so exhale and inhale. Once you've done 30 of those, you're always going to want to do the opposite muscle group, which would then be your tricep. So then we're going to do 30 reverse curls, so they're going to lean forward on the ball. I'll move to the side so you can see. Shoulder blades together, elbows high, and you're going to just reverse the curl 30 times. If the athlete needs to modify this, they can go 1 at a time or drop their weight entirely. But I don't want them to stop. I want them to continuously go. After you've done 30 reverse curls, you're going to make the elbows, and we're going to go to an After kickbacks, we're going to go back to biceps, but we're going to do it on a different angle in a reverse curl. So pulling the knuckles up to our shoulders. To modify this, you can go 1 arm at a time. Down with both hands, or you can use 1 weight. You're going to bring it overhead, and we're going to take it to an overhead tricep press. So bring the weight behind their head and back up nice and straight. Behind their head, back up nice and straight. Again, breathing in and out on the exertion point. From there, we're done our biceps and triceps. We're going to move into our shoulders. Slightly bent elbows, never elbows locked when weight training. Slightly bent, and we're going to bring the weights right out to the side. And to protect our rotator cuffs, never want to go above the shoulder height. Keep the weights below the shoulders. Okay? So just up and down. So after you've done side again to modify, 1 arm at a time or no weights. After side, you're going to take it to the front. Again, slightly bent elbows and no going above the shoulder height, protecting those rotator cuffs. Breathing in and out. We are going to be doing 15 shoulder extensions to the side, 15 to the front. Now we're going to take it back out to the side, and we're going to do 15 shoulder circles, just small little ones. You can do this again with no weights to modify. Go 15 backwards, 15 forwards. Excellent. After that, so you're going to do those to the side as well to the front. So 15 one way, 15 the other way. Okay, again, keeping the elbows slightly bent and not going over the shoulders. After that, we're going to roll out on our ball so that our head, can you still see me? Am I good? And shoulders are on our ball, and we're going to go into chest. So we're going to do, can you tell me how many? Chest press. So we're going to go chest press, and then we're going to turn it into a chest fly. And you're going to do 30. You're going to do 30 of each of those, okay? So again, try not to let the elbows, you can let the elbows actually come right down to the ball, and exhale as you're pressing them up together. Inhale as they're coming back down to do a fly. You're going to turn it, the elbows stay bent. You hinge from the shoulder, okay? After those, we always want to do our opposite muscle groups. So if I just work my chest, I'm now going to work my back. I'm going to put my sheet right in front of me. You're going to place your feet on the ground with your hips on your ball. The weights are gonna come in front of you. And we're gonna start with 15 back rows. So we're just gonna pull back, squeezing the shoulder blades together to hold up. Once they've done 15, they're gonna bend their elbows and do a fly. This is a reverse fly for the back, so the elbows stay bent. And we open. And then the last one is super challenging, so they might need to drop their weights for this. They're gonna do an overhead press, and they're gonna pull it up over their head.
If you're not doing anything, maybe.
And that is your arm, chest, and back with weights on the ball. Woo! Okay, so this is the final exercises for your ball day. This is ball mat work. First exercise is a crunch. Place the hands across the chest so they're not reefing on their neck. And they're gonna do 30 crunches with the legs up on the ball. The next exercise is the lower ab roll in with legs squeezing the ball. You're gonna flex your feet, squeeze the ball with the legs. So this is for the lower abs. Okay, she's gonna roll her knees into her chest and down. She's gonna do this 30 times. The next exercise is putting both those two exercises together. So she's gonna crunch lower and upper, and she's gonna do that 30 times. The next exercise is a leg lift. Squeezing the ball, again, working the abductors without including the lower abs. She's gonna lift the ball up and down 10 times. To modify, she's gonna place her hands right underneath her tailbone to keep the lower back on the ground. And then to modify even further, she's gonna bend down the knee. So she's gonna lift it up and hinge from the knee and back up. Excellent, and release. The next exercise are leg turns with leg lifts starting at the top. She starts at the top, she turns. She lowers and brings it back. Comes back to center, turns, lowers, brings it back. To modify, she can place her hands under her tailbone, or just do the turns for the legs. So she'll just practice doing those turns. Okay? Excellent job. Coming back, the next exercise will be our feet on the ball hip lifts. So flat feet and just lifting the hips. So working those glutes and the hamstrings. To challenge this, she can do it with one leg, which would then lead into our next exercise. So she would do 5 on each leg if she's doing the challenge. Then the next exercise is one leg hamstring roll in. So place your hands closer to your bum raise. And she's going to extend the leg and pull it in. Flexing the bottom foot. She would do 5 on each leg. To modify this, keep both feet on and do a regular hamstring roll in. Obviously, we want to really accentuate those hips